First car of 2025, an old Tienzin Dafa from the 90s. I searched everywhere for one in decent shape. This blue one? Best I could find, better than the red ones next to it. It's April already, no time to waste, time to fix her up. Yellow, classic, a color burned into a generation's memory. But today, I drove over 100 kilometers to see a blue Dafa van. One look and I knew it just got brought in. Simple. Flat roof. Probably a 95, not bad, starting to shine again. Probably a 96 or 97, maybe even later. If the body were any thicker, it'd be the next-gen boxy model. Covered in old stickers. We buy used cars. Tape on the door? Yeah, that lock's busted. Tried opening it, no luck. Other side, same deal. Flat tire too. She's not giving in easy. Still wouldn't open. Finally, one door gave in, back row seats missing. Door panels, all shot, need a full redo. All right, time to check the engine. Pop the seat. There it is. You see it? Yeah. Not pretty, but it's there. Don't even think about starting it yet. Take a look for me, will ya? I untied the strap, trying to get a better view. Wait, what am I looking at again? Just give me your phone, man. We checked the engine. Yep, it's there, not great, but it'll do. At this point, I'm buying blind. Didn't cost much anyway. $3,500 went, and she's mine. All right, load it up. This time, I came ready to take it home. Brought a flatbed, cheaper that way. 400 yuan for the trip. Worth every penny. On the way back, I couldn't stop smiling. If I can bring a yellow Dafa back to life this year, man, that'd mean a lot. Really mean something. Overall, not bad, but the taillights, both shot. This panel here needs work. Weather stripping's falling apart. And the door? Yeah, it's stuck. Side mirror's frozen too. Look at the details. This whole section needs work. The bumper, rusted through. Down here, all rotted out. Big dent right there. Gonna need serious fixing. More rust on the side too. The more you look, the more you find. Man, this thing's a mess. Wind's howling through it now. Let's check the engine, real close. Yeah, it hasn't run in years. You can just tell. Fingers crossed. Hope we can get her to start. It's a total disaster in here. Yeah, not feeling too great about it. What's with this weird switch tape all over the window? Probably means the window regulator shot, sigh. What can I even say? Looks like I've got another big job ahead. Another big project ahead. I couldn't find a yellow one, so we'll turn this blue one into yellow instead. My journey with the old master isn't over yet. Next up, restoring this Tienzin Dafa van. Bought it for 3,500 yuan. It's not what I planned. I wanted yellow, but this was the best I could find. The blue Dafa wasn't bad. 100+ kilometer trip, 400 yuan delivery. Easy, got it off the truck fast. First job, get the engine running. Outside looks decent. Inside, total mess. Junk everywhere, needs a full clean out. Driver's door works fine. Driver's door lock works, but the others, completely stuck. First task, get those locks open. Let's get to work. I called my buddy Bodhi, he's fixed tons of these back in the day, knows them inside out. In no time, he had every door open. They were just rusted shut from years of sitting, sprayed some rust remover. Good to go. Gave the locks a good lube. Then my little helper came in, cleaned out the inside, top to bottom. Time to tackle the engine. It's got over 90,000 kms on it, but hopefully nothing major. Covered in dust though. We cleaned it up a bit. The seat was in the way, so we pulled it out. Hood wouldn't open either, so we had to remove it too. The whole bay was a mess. Caked in old dust, had to clean it up. Pulled the engine cover. Added some oil for lube. Plugs looked new, but were full of carbon. Replaced them. Disconnected the fuel line to block dirty gas. Quick check before we try to start it. Oil looked fine. No original key, so we rewired a new ignition. Old cars like this never come with a battery. Surprised the wires were even intact. Replaced the connectors, dropped in a charged battery. Time to fire it up. Let's do this. Crank it, crank, stop, stop. So much for it used to start fine. You see that? Yeah, ran great before, right? Clearly not. The engine's got issues. The engine's not ancient, but it's tired. Over 90,000 kilometers on it. My guess? It had issues, so they just parked it and left it. Makes sense looking at the state it's in. Not the best start. Strike one. Now we need parts. This was supposed to be the first good project of the year. Yeah, not quite. Well, that's what happens when you go for a cheap find. Either way, the whole van's getting torn down and rebuilt, so one more engine doesn't matter. We'll fully restore it, bring back the power it had back in the day. And Mr. Su, man, he's something else. Sharp, funny, full of surprises. Working with him keeps you on your toes, always. You never know what's coming next, a new problem, a new headache, but that's what keeps it exciting. Maybe that's the joy of fixing old cars. All right, time to tear it down. Let's crank the music, make this rebuild feel electric. Oh man, where do I even start? Honestly, I didn't want to fix this thing. Haha, everyone keeps asking for a big project. Well, here it is. Happy now? Me? Not so much. First of 4 builds this year, and the very first one's already a monster. You've really outdone yourself. But hey, no turning back. Time to dig into the hardest part. Next comes the tough part, engine internals. Pistons, rings, starter. Who knows what's bad yet? We've got to tear it down. We stripped all the paint off down to bare metal. Then came epoxy primer, and finally, a fresh coat of yellow. Inside and out, it's getting the full treatment. And hey, this journey with the old Dafa isn't over yet. Say hi, little helper. Heh, I still didn't want to fix this thing. I bought this Tienzin Dafa van for 3,500 yuan. Wanted a yellow one, couldn't find it, so I brought home this blue one instead. Seemed decent until I got back. The engine, barely cranked. No choice but to tear it down and rebuild. Honestly, I think it's for the best. Restoring it to its former glory feels like a real win. I'm turning this van into the classic yellow, just like the ones used for deliveries back in the day. Bright, bold, and beautiful. All right, let's tear it down faster. Surprisingly, the intake chamber's pretty clean. Not bad at all. That's a win. Now let's get the clutch plate off. Take a look. It's stuck. The clutch plate's a little sticky, but still usable. But that engine oil, filthy, thick and black. Don't toss it yet. You're already looking tired, man. It's just a Dafa van. We've handled worse. Hongqi, Plymouth, this, nothing. Though honestly, you're looking older and darker than before. Did you even eat breakfast today? Wait, you didn't eat? Nope. All right, take a break, grab some chestnuts. Got these from Douyin Mall, soft, sweet, cheap. A quick snack, and boom, energy's back. Reminder, don't skip breakfast, folks. All right, take it slow. Oh, got it. This is the oil we added earlier. The engine just fired up. Looks like it's been rebuilt before.
No signs of water damage, but tons of sludge inside.
Thick,
Dark like old eggs.
check this out. Someone's done engine work on it before. Piston sleeves have been replaced. Yep, definitely rebuilt. Only 90,000 kilometers, and it's already been opened up. This van's got history. The engine's been overhauled, sleeves replaced. Even the cylinder head shows signs of machining. Outside looks fine, but inside, totally unexpected. Good news is, the engine's fixable. Just old, that's all. Parts are hard to find now. Back then they were everywhere. Now the shops have nothing, just scrap. But that won't stop us. We'll fix it and hunt for parts along the way. China's a big place. We'll find what we need. We just have to keep going. Look at this piston. Burned oil, carbon buildup everywhere. Like they say, if the enemy comes, we fight. If the flood comes, we block it. No challenge is too big, no problem we can't solve. So let's get to work. Full throttle. Check this camshaft. Yeah, it's worn too. All right, we'll figure out how to replace that camshaft. The crankcase was filthy too. Cleaned it all out. Now the engine's fully torn down. Next up, valve reassembly. Looking at the crankshaft, still in decent shape, not much wear. Let's check the valves next. Look at that valve, covered in thick black carbon. What was this thing burning? All right, folks, the engine's fully torn down now. Biggest issue, cylinder 2. The crankshaft's heavily worn there. Best case, we find a new one. If not, we rebuild it. No doubt, this engine was burning oil. Let's check those valves next. Check out the valve. Carbon buildup all over it. That's what happens when you use bad fuel or skip maintenance. Same with the spark plug, also covered in carbon. That kind of buildup can score the cylinder walls, cause oil burning, and ruin valve sealing. All that carbon leads to power loss, high fuel consumption. Just a mess. These valves, shot. One's even bent, probably from an earlier rebuild. They all need replacing. And the cylinder head, yeah, that's the real problem. It's no longer flat. We'll need to machine it. Thankfully, I've got a buddy who works on engines. He might be able to help. My buddy has some Dafa engine parts, like pistons and sleeves, but we're still missing a lot, so the hunt continues. Can't sit around waiting though. Time to strip the body panels. Lots of rust, bolts seized tight. We'll have to take it apart, piece by piece. All right, enough talk. Let's tear it down. After 2 days of work, we finally stripped all the exterior and interior parts. Next up, sanding off the old paint, fixing dents, and cleaning up the entire chassis. All the paint's finally stripped. Still need to get into the tight spots and inside panels. Next, we fix the damaged areas and dents. Some spots have big holes, others need welding. Now it's time to go hunt for parts. The journey with this old van isn't over. We're gonna bring it back to life, no matter what. We're bringing this van back, turning it into a true yellow Dafa. At first, I just wanted to get it running. Simple, quick. But this van had other plans. It came back with attitude, wouldn't even start. So yeah, full teardown, full rebuild. And honestly, that's the right way. Once it's done, we'll hear that engine roar, just like it did the day it left the factory. The body's rough, big holes, rusted spots. We'll weld and fix it all. Next, strip the chassis for full restoration. It's a big job. And hey, thanks to my helper, been grinding hard. Let's keep going. Forget the partner talk. Just get me some water first. No water? Milk works. Here, have some milk. Smooth, creamy, and cheap too. Found it on Douyin Mall while browsing gift ideas. Tons of great stuff, tasty and affordable. Check the comments if you're curious. You might even win a bracelet for a penny. See that? One bottle of milk and he's full of energy. All right, load up the engine parts. We need to resurface the head, lap the valves, get everything prepped for rebuild. While that's getting done, our little helper's not getting a break. Time to tear down the chassis, fix what needs fixing, replace what's worn. Crank up the music. Let's speed this up. The chassis had some serious rust. We ground it all down, brushed on rust converter, then sprayed a coat of anti-rust primer. Good to go. After a few days of work, the chassis is finally done. Next up, time to weld and patch all the damaged side panels. Next up, tearing down the entire chassis. Every part's coming off. What needs fixing, we fix. What needs replacing, we replace. Everything gets cleaned and restored. It may look quick in the video, but this took over 2 weeks of real work. Half a month in, and progress is slow, but that's how it goes with old cars. One detail at a time. Only by doing it right can we bring it back to its former glory. After a few more days, we finally tore down the whole chassis. Now it's all about rust removal. Chassis work, done. Now let's check on the engine. It's filthy, so into the ultrasonic cleaner it goes. Let it soak for a while. Meanwhile, look what I scored. A full rebuild kit. Crankshaft bearings, rod bearings, valves, even some shiny new valve springs. New piston rings, new pistons, real gems. Engine's ready to rebuild. Back at Master Yang's. He's older but still sharp. Cylinder head's uneven. Needs a resurface. Cylinder head's done. Next, we installed all 3 sleeves. A quick machine pass and it's perfect. Master Yang still got it. Flawless work. Now that all engine parts are ready, it's time to start the rebuild. My mistake. I missed the bad water pump during teardown. That's old cars for you. Problems pop up anytime. Luckily, I had a brand new one on hand. Swapped it in, no problem. 32 P30. After 10 days of hard work, we finally made it. The engine is fully rebuilt. Every part repaired or replaced, everything's ready. Now, let's start it up. Try again. The engine's compression feels solid, but ignition timing might be a bit off, and valve clearance seems tight. Let's fine-tune it, then try again. Fire it up. Yes, engine started. Runs great. Next up, finish the chassis and remaining parts. Goal? Get it driving soon. We're turning this into a beautiful yellow Dafa. Can't wait to see it shining on the road. All right, folks, stay tuned. The journey with my mentor isn't over. We're just getting started. After 2 weeks of hard work, the engine is finally done. Now it's time to tackle the body. First project of 2025? A big one. Picked up a 90s Tienzin Dafa van for 3,500 won. Turns out the engine was dead, but I pulled it back from the brink. Took over 10 days, but we made it. I fully tore down and rebuilt the engine, then found the chassis was rusted out too, so that came apart as well. If I'm doing a full restoration, I'm doing it right. Every part, every bolt. Now most of the chassis parts are sorted, just missing the bumper bracket, which is tough to find. And yeah, it's hot out here, but no choice, we keep going. Hey, try this, mini Pepsi, pretty good, right? I just had one. Crisp, fizzy, refreshing. 6 bottles for under 10 won. Great deal, I stocked up. If you're a Pepsi fan, go check it out. Got all this from the flash sale channel on Douyin. Just hit the link in the comments, super easy. Tons of deals and coupons too. First come, first served. Grab me another bottle. This guy always helps me film. Give him snacks, and boom, he's full of energy. But I've realized he's not lacking stuff. He's lacking love. So I try to care for him more. Though honestly, since he showed up, he's been losing hair fast. I really don't want to become the next bald eagle myself. Gotta take care of his hair, and mine too. Fixing old cars is really something special. It's like having a conversation with time. Every rusty bolt I turn, I can feel the metal worn down by the years. Oil stains tucked in engine bays and door frames carry stories from over a decade ago. I clean away all the old grime, like wiping sorrow off a forgotten soul, keeping only the best memories. All I want is to bring this yellow Daihatsu back to its youthful glory. I want to show everyone what it looked like when it was brand new. All right, folks, I'll stop rambling. Let's turn up the music and speed things up to bring it back to life. The chassis is fully assembled. Next, let's put the wheels on. Makes it easier to move the car. We'll repaint the rims and all the tires will be replaced with new ones. After applying the primer, it's time to paint the whole car. This shade of yellow is exactly how I remember it. After several adjustments, I finally got the color just right. Mixing paint isn't easy. It takes careful color matching. New cars usually have bright, vivid colors, so I chose this yellow as the perfect match. After a full day of work and hours of drying, the paint job is finally done. Now under the sunlight, the yellow Dafa shines beautifully. The freshly painted yellow Dafa looks incredibly bright under the sunlight. Although it's vivid now, the color will mellow over time. Just imagining it with lights and windows installed, it's going to look amazing. All right, friends, no more talking. Time to get back to work with Tienzin. There's still a lot to do. Next, we'll reinstall every part back onto the car. The original lights on the car were badly aged. Some were broken, others had faded. For example, the side marker lights and tail lights were shattered. And even though the front indicators weren't broken, their lenses had faded from yellow to white. To fix this, I recently made a trip to Tienzin. A friend at a repair shop there had some spare parts. He brought back a whole pile of random parts from Tienzin. Among them, he remembered seeing both tail light and front indicator lenses. After searching through the boxes, he found them. A B-pillar light cover, a front indicator lens, and most importantly, a genuine Tienzin Dafa taillight. Everything was packed neatly in a small box, just waiting to be installed. These parts are real treasures. When you don't need them, they're just junk. But when you do, they're priceless. He even found a brand new set of side mirrors, which was a huge bonus. In his experience restoring old cars, lighting is one of the most critical parts. If you use old faded lights, the final look will be disappointing. But with new lights installed, the car suddenly looks fresh, sharp, and full of life. Look at this treasure I bought. One window regulator for 300 won. I remember back in the day, a Daihatsu window regulator only cost 50 or 60 won. Now it's become a rare collectible. But there's no choice. When restoring an old car, a working window regulator is essential. So I had to get a brand new one. One window regulator doesn't fit. One's too short. Can't stop now. We'll keep restoring the interior. If no new part, we'll salvage from another car. Let's blast some music and keep grinding. Way better than the original. This salvage fix was our best option. We just needed it to work, not brand new parts. After Tienz's tinkering, it's in place. Look at that grin, and today our bald eagle is the coolest guy around. Exterior trim's done. Windows, mirrors, lights, and handles are all in place. Next up, test the interior and take her for a spin. Inside, the headliner's caked in dirt. The door panels are falling apart, and the upholstery is shot. Once crisp white, now stained and grimy. This cabin's crying out for a full refresh before we hit the road. Let's kick things off with the door panels. Most originals are made from soft wood boards, so I always keep spares on hand. No matter the car, I've either got the part or I'll track it down. Gotta admit, I amaze myself sometimes. Let's knock out those door panels first. Old ones are soft wood, so I always keep spares, and I still amaze myself finding parts. Big shout out to my bald eagle assistant. 5 years ago, he wouldn't know an engine bolt from a banana, and now he rebuilds motors and fabricates parts like a champ. To everyone who ever drove, rode, or dreamed with this little van, may its restored spirit carry you on countless joyful journeys ahead. Here's to the craftsmanship that fuels our automotive heritage, and to the prosperity and strength of our nation's roads yet to come.